Hey there! What's up? Welcome to another video of Wealth Talk, where we talk about lifestyle and finances that will lead you to the way of a successful life. In today's video, we will be talking about the few things you need to hear in your 20s. You better watch the video from start to finish to never miss a single point. Do you fall between the ages of 20 and 30? It's at this point that you might start to feel like a full-fledged grown-up. It's normal to feel anxious, perplexed, and overwhelmed. But try not to panic. It may be scary, confusing, and overwhelming. But don't worry. Stay tuned as we tell you what you need to hear as you go on with your journey. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by life. When you quit being a teenager, perhaps you may or may not head off to college. You gain your independence and cease needing your parents' help. This is the start of adulthood, so to speak. This generation is currently experiencing a period of grace because of the way we broadcast our lives on the internet. It often feels as though we are privy to every aspect of everyone's day, from their accomplishments and routines to their triumphs and defeats. As far as we're concerned, that's a good sign. What that means is that young people today have a natural desire to start businesses and influence their peers. People in their 20s exert a tremendous amount of influence on the rest of their community, inspiring them to work hard and achieve their goals. What's even better is that they aren't being greedy. Rather, they're ambitious. And it's encouraging to think that in their 20s, they have goals and aspirations for their futures already laid out. Investment is the key. Just hoarding cash won't increase your wealth. You need to get it going. You can begin the process of acquiring homes, apartments, and other forms of real estate as soon as you turn 18. However, because of how abruptly we tend to make decisions, humans are prone to performing these tasks poorly. Although ages 20 to 30 are fantastic, they do not represent the typical young adult. Your youthful enthusiasm, determination, and drive to become successful investors and real estate dealers are all strengths. However, just because you acquired real estate does not mean you will become instantly wealthy. You must know how to manipulate and use your skills and abilities to your advantage. Probably longer than you can think, infomercials have been broadcasting in the business world. You'll see them saying get rich in this, get rich in that. Well, speaking of the obvious, you must do this and that, and you'll soon be rich indeed. If you start investing in real estate when you're 20, you can even retire as a millionaire by the time you're 26. Other than real estate, folks in their 20s to 30s are investing into this Bitcoin craze going on along with the GameStop fever. And they continue on and on, never stop to rest from their relentless pursuit of their objective and the expansion of their horizons. But then again, it's not greed that makes people strive for the stars. It's the boundless passion with which they approach each new challenge. You don't need to be greedy to get far. You just need the initiative. Even if you can't afford something, it may be available to you. The purchase of a $5 million home can be accomplished entirely with borrowed funds. Despite your $4 million debt, your net worth is still $1 million. However, that's just the beginning of your challenges. It's not flush with money just yet, but it's the start of a cash flow. Just be sure to take your time and do it carefully the next time around. When you're going to make a fortune in real estate, and that real estate doesn't have a margin, that is not a blessing, but a financial strain. Misusing your entrepreneurial drive by betting on high-risk ventures or investments that have low margins is a waste of your energy. Your task is to direct it using knowledge and a method. Relax, there's no hurry, and you can complete the task at your own pace. Don't put all your eggs in one high-risk basket, no matter how tempting the potential payoff may seem. I'm not saying that can't happen, since There may be tales of how this person made money at something, or that person made money at the casino. What I mean is, I could tell the same narrative if someone wins a slot machine or a game show. If they had won, say, $80,000, they could have changed careers. But they didn't start hosting game shows or owning casinos either. They didn't deposit whatever they won into the gambling table. The lesson here is that no matter how tempting it may be, you shouldn't risk all of your money on a single gamble, let alone a high-risk one. When people put all they have at stake, they often act arrogantly. Losing everything is fatal, but does not show a lack of critical thinking on the part of the investor. An all-in bet should never be made on a high-risk gamble. An example of bad thinking and decision-making is the belief that, because real estate is a solid investment, all money invested in real estate will yield positive returns. That's what earlier participants in investment schemes lost their money to. There are persons who are financially solid who were either taught by their parents or were self-taught. Even if you lack their privileges, you can still give the impression of success by projecting an air of drive, ambition, and self-confidence. Ignites the passion that has been dormant within you. Playing with integrity and a positive mentality is the most crucial aspect of success in this game. Taking the initiative is a great sign of a self-motivated person. The good thing about today's young people is that they do things slowly but carefully. You'll take the enthusiasm for learning and apply it to your assets. Then, learn more and repeat the process constantly. You will learn the ins and outs of the system while earning money at great margins. I have no doubt that you will find your work to be immensely satisfying. And doing that, you've just taken an important step toward your goal. And that ends our video for today. What are your thoughts and opinions about our tips? Don't be shy about spilling the beans about your money management strategies. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment below. We sincerely hope you guys enjoyed and learned from it. If you want to see more videos like this, come visit our channel and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.